So, I thought I'd go over a couple of things today. One of them is how I'd write lyrics to a song, or how I'd write a melody line to a song. This is one of the hardest things to do when you're trying to construct a song with chords, and you might have a couple of chords to say. Let's say, G and D. They're pretty basic, easy chords. And, so many songs use these chords, yet it's the melody of the vocal line or the melody of the lyrics that makes the song different. For example, she sits alone by the lamppost. So you see that there is a melody, and you recognize the song instantly because of that melody. We could change the melody and use the same words. She sits alone by the lamppost. I mean, it's not that much different using the same words, obviously, but the melodies change, and so you can actually make quite a few different variations of songs just by changing the melody or the lyrical line. So I'll go over a couple of things that I do to make my melodies pop, or to make them a little bit different. Now, this might go over a couple of videos depending on how long I take. I might be able to share a couple of things with you now, and then later on think of something else that I can share with you as well. So let's go through. First of all, I've got my Pro Tools session set up, and I've got a song that Simon Colley's written. I'll just have a look over here. I'll play a little bit of it to you so that you know which one I'm talking about. Okay, so as you can see, we've got Pro Tools up, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you the track that we're working on. So it's this one here. Okay, so that's the track, Not Alone, and then we've got that's just the music. Then up here we have the music with lyrics. And then down below, I've actually done a couple of takes on my own thing here. So as you can see, there's a couple of different variations there. Okay, so the lyrics and the lyrical content at this stage, I'm not fazed about. I could sing do-de-do-de-do, doesn't matter. It's all about creating the melody line at this stage. Then what I do is I fit lyrics into that melody line once it sounds good. So we'll go into this. As you can see, I've already got a couple of them recorded, but I'm not happy with either of those at this stage. So what I do is I just continue. I do about 5 tracks, and then I'll go through and pick which melody lines I like. So let's go ahead and make them all. In that same channel, so they're all analog 2 now, and I'll record. So I'm just going to start singing anything, really. It doesn't matter what I sing. The whole idea, like I said, is just to get that melody. So let's have a go. Even when I go outside, there's nothing warm about the sunlight. Take a gift and I won't let you down. The next time I help myself is on the ground. We won't be happy right now until the war is over and I'm left out. You can be so beautiful, but there's nothing wrong with the little piece of your soul. And go, you know. But how did I get out? I figured out this way. I'm not
What you gonna get from me now? Everything is you in this. So I needed more than my eyes to get you out, to get you out. Forest fires, they step back in the light while I'm around. Where did I go now? I figured out, not sure what it's all about. I never saw the light before the storm, but I am not alone. When I'm going down, I figured out, now see when happiness is not alone. Yeah, I'm not alone.
Okay, so that's one take. That's one take at this stage. I'm really itchy with a hat. I'm getting a haircut soon. Getting a haircut tonight. I'll be able to unveil it. So that was one take. As you can see, the lyrics didn't make any sense whatsoever. I'm not worried about what I'm singing about. It's just to see what comes out. Now I'll have another go, and I'll change the melody completely. Now, just to give me a little bit of help, I'll try and figure out what key I'm in. So let's take a look. I'll figure out what key I'm in first of all. So we go. So we can do B major. I generally like to take my modes back to the major mode. Just makes more sense for me. But it's up to you. I mean, you can call it G Aeolian if you wanted to, or however you wanted to go about it, depending, you know. I mean, it does start from G, so you can call it G Aeolian if you wanted to, but it's easy just to go back to that major section. That way, I mean, let's see, I know exactly where everything branches off from that scale, so now I know exactly where to go. If I wanted to make a pentatonic, I know that I could go off the Aeolian, yeah? So now let's give this a try. Okay, so let's give the pentatonic a go. So now that I've figured that out, I can actually start to incorporate the scale that I'm using. Okay, let's have a look. We've got, get it recording, get it loaded, have a go.
Back my own, so I won't give you up, you know. Heaven holds a place for us. No surprises. Home is all I have. Now we can be free. No, I don't know where I'm going out now. We are
And let's go for one more, and we'll just completely change this one as well.
Charisma down the line while we go. Even with your shattered bones, I see the days of all my ghosts, and they will pass on, you know. Watching over you, I'm screaming out, I'm wasting time. So I want you to walk with me anyway. No, it's going out. Say yourself, I won't go out your window now. You have a choice. Say yourself, I won't go out the window some time ago. No. Listen up, I'm going on about this once. There's no other reason why the sky is coming down. It's alright, we shouldn't be out, and I will liberate yourself. See, there's falling, and I don't see a reason to let go.
That's the approach that I'll take, and next I'll go over each of these lines and see which ones I like. So I'll go over the start and see if there's anything I like, and this can also create a really nice outside sound to your music as well. If you just go through right for the rubbish bin. What I mean by that is right as if you're going to throw it in the bin. I'm just going to put this compressor on everything because as you can see the signals are quite low. This means we'll be able to hear it in conjunction with the song as well. So let's take a listen.
All that I remember was the days when I became your best friend. It never seems to give me a light when I'm.
So I like that. You know, I'll keep that in there, and I'll just get rid of all this other crap. I'll keep that in there. Have another listen to the next one. And this is the process I take. You know, I just go through each one until I finally get somewhere.
No years are coming back. The sarcastic notions holding us out. Reasons proposed, and this is more than just a game.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
Dude, you know I'm taking back my own, so I won't give you up. You know, heaven holds a place for us.
So that was quite random. It didn't really lend itself to go anywhere, and these are the types of things I actually quite like, is when it doesn't really go anywhere, where it doesn't quite, you can't expect it to go anywhere. So I like that type of sound. Okay, so as you can see, there's a lot of variation in there, and until I find exactly where I want to go with it, I'm just going to keep continuing this process, look at each different part and see how it works. But at the same time, I start to write lyrics out to the melodies. So melodies that lend themselves to lyrics get precedence as well. So I could be writing something, I find a really cool melody, then I put a lyric line in there. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. I've got the lyrics on one side, on the right side, and I've got the Pro Tools on the left side. And this is what I've come up with in terms of the melody and the lyrics. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, make sure it's on.
And all the years are coming back, sarcastic moans of the skills we lack. Though even with these shattered bones, I see the days when all the ghosts and I were moving on. Well, if you won't lift me up, I'll walk out on my own. It's high and dry out there. Well, I may look like a clown when the cutters come around and I'm back on the ground. And oh, here's what was found. Endless crowd, so far, room to reach up higher. Come before the storm or night, I am not alone. You filled me up with doubt, I figured out you want me chasing shadows. Looking around, I know I'm not alone. Yeah, I'm not alone. What do you expect from me now? Sifting through the cold at night, I'm helping you out. So if I don't help you up, you'll sit here on your own. There's so much more out there to see. Everyone treats you like a whore just because you want some more. But here's what we found. Endless crowd, so far, room to reach up higher. Come before the storm or night, I am not alone. You filled me up with doubt, I figured out you want me chasing shadows. Looking around, I know